Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about Cash App, and more specifically, I'm going to answer a question that I've gotten a couple of times recently, and that is, should you sell your Cash App account or sell the access to your Cash App account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, this is actually going to be a really quick video, but I'm going to go over some important information that could save you from being accused of fraud. So be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you sell your Cash App account or sell the access to your Cash App account? Well, that's a pretty easy question. As you know, I do a lot of videos about Cash App and how it works, so I know quite a bit. And because of that, a lot of folks will contact me to sell my Cash App account. In fact, almost daily I get contacted to sell access to my Cash App account because I have the Bitcoin enabled and also because of the routing number I used to have on my Cash App. So the short answer is no, you do not want to sell access to your Cash App or sell your account. And there's quite a few reasons why. First off, let me go ahead and jump over to a message I just received. Okay, so here is a message that I received. This person said that they're going to buy my Cash App for $20. They let me know that they're in a country where Cash App is not supported. They let me know that they deal a lot with Bitcoin. And then they're saying because Cash App has cheap fees, most of their payments are done with Cash App. However, they're unable to open one because they're in a different country. So I'm not sure how they're able to do Cash App transactions and Bitcoin transactions if they were never able to open one, but I guess that's where I would come into play. They're saying that they will buy my Cash App account for $20. Now, the thing is, $20 seems pretty nice. You could go buy a couple of meals at McDonald's. However, it's definitely not worth it in the long run. Let me switch back over to my Cash App. Okay, I went and switched back to my Cash App. And here's a couple of reasons why you do not want to sell your Cash App account or sell the access to your Cash App account to someone else. First, the reason is when you set up a Cash App account, it's connected to your name and your social security number and your date of birth. So if that person commits fraud with your Cash App, which is the likely reason they're using your Cash App, it may not be an issue for quite some time, but eventually it's going to catch up. And you definitely don't want the Secret Service or the police department or some sort of law enforcement agency knocking on your door because of something someone else did. So that's the first reason why you do not want to sell your Cash App account to someone else. The second reason is because of chargebacks. So if you give access to your Cash App to someone else, it's likely that they are scamming someone else and using your Cash App as a form of payment to receive Bitcoin. But eventually those people will contact their bank, or they will contact law enforcement, or they will contact Cash App and let them know that they have been a victim of fraud. Once that happens, Cash App can force a chargeback onto your account. So if you're letting this person use your Cash App and let's say you see $200 in your account, if somebody charges back $1,000, it's going to say a negative $800 in your Cash App. And who's going to be responsible for that? It's going to be you. It's not going to be the person that you sold your Cash App account to. Do you think that they're going to pay back $1,000 that they scammed someone else out of just because you're in collections with Cash App? No, absolutely not. And the thing is, if you get a chargeback on Cash App, you are required to pay it back, especially since it's connected to your social security number, your date of birth, and your name. And if you don't pay it back, there's a good chance they're going to send you into collections. So if you had good credit, it's going to disappear overnight because you're going to have a collection account, and that collection account can stay on your credit report for 7 to 10 years. And even if you decide to pay it back once it's in collections, that is still going to be a mark on your credit report. So as you can see, with the potential of owing a lot of money in chargebacks, depending on how many people these people scam, it's definitely not worth selling your Cash App account to someone else, especially for a small dollar amount like those folks had offered me of $20. But even if it was $1 million, it doesn't really matter, because if you give someone access to your Cash App account, they can lock you out. They'll change the phone number and the email, and it's possible that they can clean your bank account as well. Because if your bank account is attached to your Cash App and they lock you out with your phone number and your email, they'll still have access to your banking information, and they can deposit money from your bank account into your Cash App and hold it as a balance. But if you don't have access to your Cash App personally, then they can go ahead and withdraw it into whatever bank account they want and then spend it accordingly. So that's the third reason why I would not recommend that you sell your Cash App account or give access to your Cash App account to someone else. So what about you guys? Have you sold your Cash App account to someone else? If so, how did it work out? Did you end up making money or did you lose a lot of money? Be sure to leave a comment below, let the rest of us know. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.